My name is Arlene Sykes. I'm a retired member of the service with the New York City Police Department. I served 23 years from 1990 to 2013. And I spent 2 months on the pile at Ground Zero. And then I was transferred to the Staten Island landfill, Fresh Kills, where I spent the next 5 months sifting through debris looking for body parts. There's so much that I can say about what 9/11 means to me. I lost coworkers and friends that day. We're still losing people to this day. A lot of people don't know that there's a myriad of illnesses that have come up that are 9/11 related, and so on average we're losing about 4 people a week. And not just first responders, but anybody and everybody who was down there, iron workers, steel workers, everyone that was down there.
Chicago Police Department. 9/11, I've been doing the 9/11 stair climbs for the past few years, all throughout the country. There's a couple of organizations that I've done stair climbs with the 9/11 Stair Climb Association and Tunnel to Towers. I mean, 9/11 is just a day to remember those that gave their lives that day, running up the stairs to save all those people. And also, what everyone seems to forget are the ones that have died since, whether they're police, the iron workers, and the people that helped clean up the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. I mean, I was working downtown Chicago the day that happened, so obviously it stays fresh in your memory. And we promised we would never forget, and unfortunately a lot of people have, but those that come out and support these events still obviously still remember.
All right, my name's Daniel Munoz, United States Marine Corps veteran. Was a Red Patcher, part of COB3, attached to TSC and ESC. What 9/11 means to me is, I think it brings a lot of people together because they're remembering what happened to us as a country. It brings a lot of camaraderie when it comes to bringing people together, because we lost so many people that day. I really don't remember a lot about that day, but mostly what I do remember is people coming together and remembering everybody who gave their lives or lost their lives.
Dave Estrada, Corporal, United States Marine Corps. 9/11 is it's an important day for myself. It was a tragic day. We know what happened and all that, but really now it's just a day that I can remember that we look back and it brought the country together. It was no longer us against each other. It was us against terrorists, you know. So it's really important even now, especially in times like this where we have almost forgotten as a nation of who we are and are so divided, that stuff like this is what we need to remember what we were as a whole and what we can be.
Rolando Hernandez. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. 9/11 to me means, something tragic happened to us on that day. I happened to be in Okinawa, Japan during this time event, and we were in a typhoon condition 1, and for that whole week I wasn't able to get a hold of my family. So what I saw on the TV was the only thing that I knew what was going on back here in the States. But what I could see the day after 9/11 was a lot of families, a lot of community getting together to rebuild their strength and rely on each other. And when I finally did get to come back home, things had changed, but people really getting together to help those that lost stuff during that time.
Staff Sergeant Bean. Well, the event, not only did it happen there, the Twin Towers, and the Pentagon, and the flight that ended a lot of people's lives, destruction. That event also happened here in the U.S., everybody's hearts and minds. But that's when we all started to come together, as we need to do now.
I'm lucky to have been with Robinson Fire Department for a few years now. Proud to serve there in my hometown. I climbed some stairs today, not affiliated with the department, but in remembrance of my brothers and sisters who gave their lives so that my brothers and sisters now can fight fire. I don't know. It's a hard question. I don't really remember it. I was a child whenever it happened. Everything that I know about it was secondhand through the emotions of my mom and dad and my teachers. Now it just represents the shoulders that I stand on in the fire service, and how there are others that come before me and there are others that will come after me. And this is a remembrance of what they've done for us.
Justin Dees, civilian. What 9/11 means to me is just Americans coming together for each other to be the hero that they need in a dire hour. So when we need them most, we're there and then carry on the American spirit.
Jerry Quinn, Air Force, Sentry Dog, K9 handler at Cameron Bay, Vietnam, 1971. We don't want to forget it, that's for sure. I mean, I got really angry when it happened, and I was thinking about, well, I sure would like to be back in the middle of getting this thing straightened out. But then I saw how tall the mountains were.
Anthony Dennis, Corporal, USMC. I don't know. I remember when it happened, I was in Tulsa, just moved to Tulsa, probably I was staying at my in-laws' house. I remember getting out of bed and seeing the towers on fire. Actually, I got up right to see that the second one was coming down, so I woke up to it already. It was already going on. What else happened? I don't know, it was just crazy. I know I was about to go back in the Marines. Yeah, that was it was a different day, definitely. Different day, and actually it's been different ever since.
Hi, my name is Raul Guerra, Specialist Army. Really taught me to pay attention more. The main thing is to seek truth and stay awake. Look out for your family and friends. That's the main thing. Because things happen like that, you know, it seems like a lot of innocent people get hurt more than anything.
Texas Detachment, Marine Corps League. Before we get started, I'd like to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Two. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second annual Marine Corps League Waco Memorial 9/11 stair climb. I'd like to thank all the participants from various cities around the world here. People coming from Chicago and elsewhere. I'd like to thank Steve, our bagpipe player there. Thank you for coming down. Miss Inez, hey, thank you very much for getting the word out today for those people that you contacted. As you can see, the fruits of our labors of putting this thing together has brought more people than we started with last year. We gather here to remember a tragic event that brought Americans together and reminded us that heroes race into certain danger and rescue lives along the way. As we make our way up the stairs of Jacob's Ladder, remember that their sacrifice will be remembered now and forever. Chaplain Chris Bean here will give us a prayer.
Uncovered. Holy God, creator of all peoples and all nations, it is with sorrow and apprehension we remember the tragic events that occurred on this day. We lift to you in prayer all who had died in the Twin Towers and at the Pentagon and the United States Airlines Flight 93 in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. We entrust them to our loving care. Console their families, friends, and who all mourn this loss, and hope that they who trusted find peace and rest in your kingdom. We also ask for safety for the ones that have volunteered to go up and down Jacob's Ladder in this beautiful park that has been created, and let the honor and memory of nearly 3,000 individuals who died on September 11, 2001 be resolving with your almighty help, God, to truly live this way so you may be glorified in your love, may be known to others through us. Amen.
Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today what we'll be doing is we'll be going up and down Jacob's Ladder. Now, once up and down considers one relay. We're going to be doing 24 relays. Go up once, come down, take a breather. We're going to be go ahead and start stretching out. I want to give you one last bit of history. At 8:45, that's when the first plane hit the tower. And at 8:46, that's when the bell rang for the first responders to head out to the tower. So at 8:46, Carlos, where you at, Carlos? Carlos will be ringing the bell to commemorate that bell ringing for those guys. And then Steve will be playing the bagpipes. After that is over, then we'll start the relays.